Let's go. Let me check something here. Oh, dang it. I accidentally sold my fire cloak. I forgot. Well, that's a problem. But let's see what waits outside this town. Gotta be something important, right? Let's get into a fight, see what we're dealing with. That's up a ton. That's up a ton. Wow. That hit pretty hard. How much does this do? It's not bad. Take a minute here, get a level or two. What am I dealing with here? How much damage you do this thing? Wow. That is not a lot of damage. Oh, you're dropping all kinds of stuff. That was an interesting opponent. That's not great. Okay. So, let's see if we can survive another attack here. Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Something at any rate. put on a starter then. Just to be extra safe. Firebirds. What's up, man? What happened to the other guy? Oh, he just died for a second. Don't worry, he'll be back. But I need to put him in a situation where he can come back and not immediately die. See, there he is. Which one was Lunar was power? I need to sell some opals since people keep dropping them on me. First we save the game, because the game is important. Boom. Yeah, dang it. Frustrating. Okay, and let's sell some opals. There's the item shop. Dang it, out of the way. You lot are so frustrating. Not like I can do anything with them. Just sit there and take up space. So I guess if I die and lose a ton of money, they will help with, I don't know, resurrection cost maybe. Or can I even buy diamonds? That's what I need to do. Okay, that's fine with that. What we'll do is we will hang out just outside of town. What the ruby do? Okay, so all of the... when you die and get brought back at the last place you saved, you keep all of your experience, but you lose half of your money. The thing about the gemstones is they sell for the same price they're bought for. So you buy the gemstones as sort of insurance against dying. Ow. Okay, let's see how much Ice 2 does on you. A lot. Jesus. If I can revive my dude. Let's make sure we hit with our... oh, it's already done. Oof, just barely. Fool, Doom knows not what he has lost, for all shall kneel before Doom. Okay, so use the light rune first for extra magic defense. Soon I should probably use the star rune first for the physical boost. And then Lux uses the star rune. You use the light rune. Get the big boost. And Lux, just try not to die. Damn it, Lux, I said try not to die. Let's see if an ice 2. Quite enough. Yeah, a little elf is scary, ain't you? So nasty. Let's try a blizzard, see if that helps. That's a lot of damage. It's not nothing. The only game that's ever scared me to this day is that old Friday the 13th Nintendo game. Well, it, for a video game, was very good at jump scares. Because you walk into a random cabin, and bam, there's Jason, and you are not in a good place. And jump scares are hard to do in a video game because they are, as a general rule, procedural. You look at like modern jump scare games, it's a whole genre. Five Nights at Freddy's, that weird one where you're trapped in a convenience store. There's a bunch of them, but Friday the 13th was probably one of the first ones that really did it. I mean, you look at the Nightmare on Elm Street game and it's more like multiple different levels. It's not really scary, it's more spooky. That would be my opinion anyway. Does. Well, fine. Jesus. Lux, I love you, but you suck so bad. Is his defense low or something? So, Lux can't wear equipment. He's supposed to have, like, high stat growth. And he just kind of doesn't because of the way the game is broken. So you kind of have to baby him through the middle third of the game. Also, his level is lower than it should be because of what I did to get through the apprentice battles. But I would still think with the massive defense and magic boosts I'm giving him that he'd be able to, like, survive for an attack or two. So yeah, right now, Lux is level 23, and Asuna is level 33. And hopefully I can get some fights with the higher XP enemies to put a dent in that. When the game's making it sounds your mic is a bit low. Yeah, I try to balance that out because if I turn my mic up too high, then all you hear is me breathing through my nose, which I find a little off-putting when I go through and edit these later. So I assume everyone else does at the same time. Hey, what's good? This game is good. I like this game. Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it. You never learn, do you? No, anything you can tell me to help improve the audio. It's like I need to find a good way to use this pop filter to, like, cancel things out, because sometimes this whole thing is super sensitive, and sometimes it's you can't hear anything except the clicky clack of the buttons. And the sounds the game makes, the Tetagen clanking effect is also just ludicrously loud the whole time you're playing the game. If Lux's story wasn't so much fun, and if he wasn't such a cool-looking character, I probably wouldn't have used him. But I always liked him. $4,370, 8,000. Okay. We want to get at least one level before we try moving on to the next area. I'm playing on an official Nintendo machine. Ah, my mouse moved. How many playable characters are there? There are 7. There's a black mage, a white mage, an elf, a robot, an alien, a dwarf, and a human. And a demon. Yeah, whatever. See if we can do enough here if we just do a blizzard. Actually, if I can run right back into town, blizzard 2 may be enough to kill both of them. Not quite. Close though. That's a nice big chunk of change right there. That'll be helpful. because I tried Blizzard 2 and it didn't do great. We're gonna rest up again. Just kind of keep things simple. It's looking like it might be a better bet to go and fight. RTX noise cancelling. I'll have to look up how to implement that with the TikTok Live Studio. Because OBS always seemed to do well when I would stream on Twitch, but using the TikTok Studio, which I have to until I reach 1,000 followers or more, has limitations to what I can do. That's fine, I'm not going to use any of that. Get a little magic defense. Actually, let's try this. Let's see if you can hit for a ton, Lux. That was the wrong one. Ow. Kneel before doom. But I took a bunch of damage, so I gotta go and heal up again. Takes forever to get anything done in this game. I could just use the magic. But where's the fun in that? Abuse the system as it exists. How close is Lux to leveling up now? Okay, he's halfway there from where he was last I checked. That's good. What we could do is... So just a good rule of thumb for the game is after every, like, boss or major story event, you gain 2 levels. That should keep you far enough ahead of the curve that you can maintain. Jesus. See if Lux can survive for even a minute here. Damn it. Make sure I'm defended. Okay, good. A few seconds in this Dragon Quest. Which Dragon Quest? I'm curious because first one is a very different beast from like the more modern incarnations of it. Let's see if Ice Tea will do it. Almost. Remember a bridge immediately in the beginning. That actually sounds more like Final Fantasy I, where one of the very first quests you have is trying to get torches. Okay, you didn't have torches in Final Fantasy I, but you did have torches and a light spell in the very first Dragon Warrior game, and the others as well. But some of those. It's interesting to watch like speedruns now where they don't even use them because the dungeons are memorized. But that little square of light that you had, and it was like 3x3 or 5x5, and then as you progress it would get smaller because the magic or the torch would go out or the magic would wear off. That was very intense actually. See if we can boost your magic enough for you to survive an attack, Lux. Ooh. Actually, let's use this to make sure we get some good damage going. What do we want to do here? We want to keep him alive. Lux and Asuna are a powerful pair to run with. They're really strong when they are evenly leveled. They are not evenly leveled at the moment, so Lux is getting his face punched in. But we're going to see if we can fix that in the next few minutes. Yeah, Asuna can't do much early game, but Lux can, and Asuna can walk through most of the late game by herself, which is very helpful. Let's see if I can do a Blizzard one immediately. Yeah, okay. Maybe most of what I need to do off that first attack. Oof. They can't really hurt Asuna with magic. They can hurt Lux though. I was hoping I'd get something out of that, I guess not. Let's give her a second here. Ow. Come on. Every dang time. Do I have time to do a star rune? Yeah, lose anything, really. Okay, but I am going to water it now. Come on, Lux. I need you to live so you can level up. Oh, it makes me so mad. Okay. Maybe if I up my magic stat, I have a better chance of reviving him. Give it a shot. Frustrations. Like, it's not a huge deal, but Lux misses out on over 1,000 experience if I don't bring it back before the end of the fight. There he is. Okay, good. Yeah! Power up, guard up, magic up, speed up. That's a good level up, actually. Because he doesn't need his MP for anything. That might make it be a little bit easier for him to survive every fight. Now, I was hoping when I got the light rune, you know, every time I'm hoping that it will up my magic by more than 40. And it never does, and it just makes me sad. Okay, how much? Lux 10,000, Isuna 3,700. Okay, we'll get Isuna a level, and then we'll try and move on to the cave. I want more swords to show up, honestly. Oh, I see how it is. Jerks. Let's do that too. Just let's see what Lux can do once the guy's defense is up. Nothing. He can do nothing. They both ran away. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Flash warning, by the way. If you don't do well with strobing lights. Every fight. Buff, 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 buff before you ever actually start doing anything. I'll probably have to buy more harps now. Okay, so that's 2100 plus 210 plus 3. That's not bad. It's over 1,000 for each character. Yikes. Okay, let's see how this goes. Dang it. So brutal. Having fun or ready to move on? I actually enjoy the minute-to-minute gameplay of this game, despite its cavalcade of bullshit, but I actually find it just a really fun game. Every fight is intense and demands your attention. He's not gonna hit who does that. Saga, hardest RPG ever. It is definitely a grind. And even when you are properly leveled or even over leveled, it can still be one mistake or two mistakes can mean your doom. But I like the world so much. The characters and the weird designs and what happens after I finish the next couple of caves and bosses. It's just a lot. It's just a very interesting thing that they built. Like Lost Kingdoms. The Lost Kingdom is another game I wish they would bring back. Let's heal up. Good lord. for a minute. Jesus. If he physically attacks me, I should be okay. Yikes. Okay. That's over 1,000. Isuna should have leveled up again. Oh, next fight probably she'll level up, but just gotta keep healing until things become more achievable. I'd really like to fight a sword or two. Okay, let's check my item status here. Okay. Need mirrors and harps. Okay, 7 harps, 3 mirrors. Haven't really come up as much. Let's do that. Do it again. Yeah, that's a problem. Doesn't normally come up. Normally they can't dodge for garbage. So let's try again. That's again another 1,000 experience. Yeah! Okay. Power 2, guard 2, magic 3. That's good. Speed 4. That's good. Is an updated version. Pixels are crisp. Nope. I'm not updating anything. It's probably running through it's running through a filter, but that's just to make it so it shows up. It's like a HDMI attachment thing that I have to plug in. Anyway. It also works on my GameCube, but when I tried it on my GameCube, it did weird stuff to the sound. So I couldn't actually play it. I tried to play Skies of Arcadia a long while back. And the sound was all messed up. I couldn't actually stream it properly. Once I can use OBS, I think I might be able to get better sound and everything out of all this. And then I can do GameCube games, which is the goal. The goal is to play through my entire GameCube library as well. Okay, let's up some magic and see if that helps us survive a little bit. Good God, you hit like a truck, sir. Every time. It's like there's something in the logic preventing me from killing him that fast. Joker, is this on Super Nintendo? This is the Super Nintendo version of the 7th Saga, the North American one. Let's do that. Actually, let's see how much damage I can. No, I like using the light rune first. It feels like I do more damage that way. What else do you do? You don't need to really do anything, so let's just try this. All I need you to do, Lux, is not die. Fortunately, they chose to attack the wrong one. Okay, what kind of, so it's 12, that's 13, 21, so 650 per person, that's not bad. Should have enough magic. Ever played the second Mystic Art? I have that on my list to play. I have not actually done it before. I have heard it is an odd game, but I've also heard it's a very interesting game. Maybe the magic up isn't doing a ton of extra damage like I feel like it should. Lux is at 51.45 remaining. I think Lux can gain another level before we move on to the cave. I want him to be able to sort of handle things at least a little bit because of what's going to happen next. Because as much as I love Isuna, she's going to have problems. Come on, little girl. Oh my lord, are you for real right now? Oh hey, look at that. I moved you. Lightning on Lux to prevent magic death. So of course they all attack physically. Why not? That's fair. Well, that only costs 1 harp to prevent both of those, but still rough. Actually, one of the more relaxing tool-assisted speedruns I've seen is for this game, because so much of it is even in the tool-assisted speedrun they have to spend like half an hour grinding, which I find very interesting. Someone needs to data mine this game for searchable items. They have, actually. You can find a list of all 41 searchable items. I sometimes forget where they are, but I remember the big ones. The 2 capes, the amulet, the ring. You know, I don't care where a dozen potion 2s are, or stuff like that. Yeah, Cloak of Ice is in, Cloak of Ice is in Serpent's Castle. I got it on this run. Cloak of Fire is in Dwayne. And like an idiot, I forgot I had it equipped, and I bought new armor, and I sold my Cloak of Fire. Luckily I don't actually need it anymore, but still upsetting. Yeah, but you can find a whole list of all 41 searchable items. There's only 41, and only 5 of them really matter. The rest can all be bought other places. Okay, I need to up Lux's magic. And actually, wait. Let's just do this. As if he doesn't do a major attack. Should be able to just take him out. Okay, Lux, your magic is up. Let's see what Laser 3 can do. Can you hit? Nope. Ugh. Gross. Doom. Just fun to say. Okay. It'd be faster to do the wind rune thing every time, rather than walk all the way to the entrance. Yeah, the combat is kind of strange because it's not the same left-right you get from a Final Fantasy game, but it's also not the you can't see the protagonist thing that you get in a early Dragon Warrior or Earthbound type game. Why rock run away? Okay. At least everybody was able to contribute to that fight. Almost there, Lux. Like, if I get 2 good enemy configurations. Not bad. Okay. Works for me. hurt later. If I let it. Dodging. One more. Good show, Lux. Good show. Sword. The sword. Wilmy's sword. So weird that there's only one weapon in the whole game that Wilmy can equip. Why even bother? Jesus. So much damage. Yeah, the sword enemies give quite good experience. But until you reach a certain point, they're very hard to... Everything does 1 damage, which means they take this many attacks to get rid of, and it's a hassle. Much better off fighting brains, which you can just vacuum up. Problem with fighting brains is you gotta actually encounter them, which is its own separate thing. Come on, Lux. We're almost an hour in. You gotta level up at least one more time. Valenca. I think the really weirdly square towns has a definite Phantasy Star vibe to it, and a little bit Breath of Fire. Final Fantasy always weirdly felt more lived in somehow. Yeesh. Oh dang, it's been a while since she fell down. I can't believe I never played this. It flew under some people's radar. Lux reached level 25. Okay, that puts us in a good place. 4-6 good, 2-2 not great, but better than nothing. Better than ones. Okay, let's get our girl back to life here. Because she is the best there ever was. And then we'll head south. Oh, dang it. Okay, so he's gonna deliver his big thing here again that we saw when we first showed up. So we need to figure out which one of these people can resurrect Isuna. Nope. Nope. Over here? Nope. Maybe this room over here. His name is well known on this continent. That's not helping me anyhow at all. Thank you. Yeesh. 20 gold per level. Okay. Luck's leveled up, so let's go take on the next chunk of stuff. That was what I wanted to have happen. Hey. See if that helps. Okay, well. Could have been worse. Dang it. Of course it's this guy. Why did it have to be this guy? He's the worst guy. Okay, let's see if I upper magic. Maybe that'll give me a little more damage. Good lord. Nope. Even did, but not enough. Feel the wrath of doom. All this mess again. Because you guys can't keep control of your monsters. If you can survive, Lux. Oof, good luck. Should be strong enough. Dang it. Oof. At least that helped a little bit. You get magic back up, you get health back up. Dang it. Thought like maybe we could dodge, I guess not. Just to be safe. Oh good, he's not doing anything useful. And the boost. Let's see how much damage Wizard 1 does at that. A little bit of boost. Not quite enough. But the idea was solid. What if I do thunder? Okay, he actually did some damage. Good for you, Lux. This was such a hard game. It still is. It's actually impressive that even like knowing the math behind certain aspects of it, it's still incredibly difficult to pull off. Really? That's what you're going to use your turn on? Okay. Up to you, I guess. Okay, that frustrates me. Good dodge, Lux. Good dodge. Here we go. Okay, we got some treasure chests in here. Let's see what we're dealing with here. What's your shtick? Yeah, that's not gonna bother me. Okay. You got a lot of health. I'm not sure I approve of that. Let's light rune you and get a little bit of extra damage out of this. kind of experience we get out of you. 462? Ugh. No fun. Okay, let's find some treasure. Defense up. How long is this game? Well, I feel like you've been on a while. Well, let's see. I'm averaging about 2 hours per live. And this is live number 9. So we're coming up on the 20-hour mark. And probably about, depending on the grind, 8 or 10 hours left to go. Not as long as Mario Super Picross, which clocked in at over 35, but still pretty intense. Following a walkthrough, I'm remembering most of it as I go. It's been a long time, but not that long. This is one of those games I always liked. I have never finished it with Lux, but the other characters have. Let's see if we can get some damage out of this. Let's do Ice 2s just to get it faster. Nope, that's not faster at all. In fact, there's no discernible difference. Frustrating. Oh, come on. Jerk. Besides, even with the walkthrough, the game's pretty linear, and it's pretty. There's not a lot of like side questing to do, other than like picking up some random stuff. So I'm not that worried about it either way. Lux received Potion 3. This is a very weird dungeon. Because it's all these things. That's it. Let's get you powered up. See if we can do some damage. Actually, let's do Purify. It is is this Fantasy Star? No, this is the 7th Saga for the Super Nintendo. What I can do is I can do a heal 3 on Lux. And then just use the Skyrim to get my MP back. Yeesh. Rude. Come on. Let's just heal up then. Good lord. Enjoying it. I really like this game a lot. It has its problems, but I have a lot of respect for what it does, and I just like looking at it. That's frustrating. I'd really like to be able to hit him. There we go. This first playthrough, first playthrough with Lux, but I am quite familiar with the game itself. Well, that makes things easier. It has been quite a long time since I played it, though. I just did Secret of Mana a few weeks ago, and Chrono Trigger. I have not hit up on Chrono Trigger yet, but Secret of Mana was my 60th game on this weird quest I've suddenly found myself on. Oh, these things. So, Secret of Mana was game 60, and Illusion of Gaia was game 70. Okay. I gotta keep the list on hand, otherwise I lose my mind. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Bad idea, sir. Harp. Okay. Isuna so OP compared to other characters. That's just because she's fast. Like Will. But that's about to she's about to become a liability. It's a rather serious one. I'm out of mirrors. Okay, fine. Rough. Jerk. Let's see what we can at least do here. Don't want to waste an agility while doing this, Lux, but if it means to actually hit something, I will do it. Frustration. Dang it, so close. should have defended with Lux. I did not. Real risk here is dying on the way to the next town. I have antidotes, I have potions, I should be okay. Every time. Okay. Let's see if we can't get health back up before we leave the fight. Should help. There we go. Box received and water. Almost through. See if we can get through this part of it. Okay, that makes things more doable. health up, and as soon as health up, so we can get through this. I suddenly gotta dodge everything. It's frustrating. You're not having a good time when you're dodging everything. Defense up. Both of those, really. Power up. Let's see if that'll get us through this. Good Lord. Now it just feels like you're aiming at him. Worry just a little bit. Lux can get you the rest of the way. Much better. Okay, gotta get to the next town. Okay, here we go. Here comes the run. Dang it. I was hoping to avoid that. Keep Lux alive since he's the only one who can do anything. I'm out of mirrors. This is bad. Okay, what can I do? You know, if you guys would run away, that'd be very helpful. I should have bought mirrors. You're a jerk. Let's see. Okay. Survive that one at least. We're there. Okay. This town is Bugask. Bugaskis. New warriors and wizards have recently come to our town. I wonder what is happening. Let's see. Where's the one I have to talk to? People of Guanta still remember many of the old legends. Go and visit the village. Something must be very wrong if the monsters can spread. Sure. Tanoka can cure anything. Who is Tanoka? You look ill. Let me take a look at you. Oh, I see. It looks like you are being cursed, and that's why you can't use magic. Do you have any idea who might have done this to you? I wonder if the people of Guanta have anything to do with this. Go to the village of Guanta and see what happens. Okay. Now we have to do a quick shopping trip. Make sure we are well equipped. Oh wait, leave the mask thing. That's it. Oh wait, I forgot. You have a weapon that Suna can use. We're gonna need that for a little bit. Okay. Item shop. Thing. Can't use magic, but I can buy it. At least some of it. Perfect. Might as well try and make this work. Definitely need to stock up on mirrors though, because enemies that petrify are running amok right now. Okay, let's get mirrors. My 9 mirrors is 1800. I only have 1600, so I gotta sell a gemstone or two real quick. Get myself back in black. Yeah, 8 mirrors is actually plenty when you come to think of it. Let's see. Where can I buy fire? I think Lemley had it. I don't remember exactly. I need all the bottles you can tell me. Okay. weapons I've been accumulating for no good reason. That nobody in my party can use. Okay. You have B power, which I will need. Okay. Actually, I don't need it because I have a room for that right now. Okay, you don't have anything I need. Which item shops have the magic spells that I want? I'll make sure I have all of them. You don't have it, okay. Check bone row. Item shop is up here. The fossil I already have. I guess hell. Let's check I guess just to be sure. You already. No item shop there. Was there no item shop in here? No, maybe not. I'll find the right one. I need fire. Power, be protect, not what I'm looking for. I'll check all of them until I find what I need. Item shop, come on. There we go. B power, I need B fire. Bone is hell to navigate, but I'll look nonetheless. Going through all the item shops, the entire... There you are. Fire. That should be what I need for everything, so back to Bugask. And we save. And we are running. Actually, we're running tomorrow night because my kids have school in the morning and it is 2 a.m. So we have been cursed, but we're going to break it tomorrow night, and that's going to be fun. So that's a fun fight. I'll see everybody tomorrow. This is a lot of fun.